Hi folks, welcome to today's demo on data analytics and data science. We will call this as data-centric courses or jobs. So we are here to discuss about hybrid learning, and today I will take you through all these data-centric solutions and courses and job options or careers, what we can do, all those things. This will be a bit lengthy, but hang on. By the end of the session, I promise you that you will know about what is data, why is data popular these days, and why are the companies are investing so much on this data, and why you should do either a data analytics or a data science course, or for that matter, machine learning, AI and all. What is machine learning? What is data science? So all the questions, whatever you are carrying all these days, we will clear through this demo. This is a promise, and you hang on. I will brief you one by one. Let's move on. So I'm Suresh Karari, and I'm the CEO of CEDLYT, and CEDLEARN is brand of CEDLYT. CEDLYT is an IT company, and we are engaging into training. That is how we got through CEDLYT. The motto of CEDLYT is to bridge the gap between institution and the industry. We all agree that institution develops resources, so-called students or learners, at a different level, and the organizations or the companies want a different talent or the skill. So there is always a mismatch between what is the output from the institution and what an organization or the company needs. So this is where our job comes into. We are here to bridge that gap. We are a data science and AI focused hybrid learning platform for graduates and professionals to advance their careers or to learn something called data science, data analytics, or machine learning, or whatever you want to learn in these things. So we are in the business of making organizations and individuals AI ready. We are into hire and train for organizations even we serve. So think, learn and engage. This is our motto, and today I'm going to brief you all about these things. So this is quickly our team, and I'm leading the team, and we have a couple of doctorates and also a lot of technical guys in the back end who will enable this entire dream to come through. We have these courses. Most of them are into data related courses, be it data analytics or data science or machine learning, for that matter even AI or deep learning we call it, and Python, and also we have full stack developer. I will address why we are giving full stack along with all these things. See, in the whole run we are building brain, that is AI or data science, whatever you call, and we need a body, that is the application, mobile application, web application. So we have full range of courses that is related to data. Okay, even we do full stack. Moving on, we are living in the data-centric world. That's what we agree. Data, we are creating in unprecedented levels. But when we look it into that stats, it says that 90% of the data has been created in the last 5 years. What does it mean? That means we are generating unprecedented levels. If you see here, right from the advent of social media, we are generating lots of data. So we have the power into our hands, that is internet in our hands. That means we have mobiles, we have computers, and data is everywhere. We are creating this data. Currently they say that 2.5 quintillion bytes of data per day we are generating. That is huge data. Somebody like you and I need to work on the data to get some insights from it. That is where that data becomes very important. So it is necessary for survival for some organizations and also for people like us. But what is this data? Data is nothing but it is an observation or a measurement. If I'm looking at the watch, I'm observing what is the time, and I'm measuring the temperature of the room. These are the data points. So we have measurement or observation. If somebody asks what is data, you can say that it is nothing but an observation or a measurement. Then 80% of the data we are creating these days are unstructured. What is structured and unstructured? Structured meaning anything that you can fit in rows and columns. That is called structured data. These are the things what you find usually in the database and all. So you have records. But unstructured data, be it a video or an image, wherever you use, or email kind of thing, these are all unstructured data. So we have structured and unstructured data. Mostly in the data science, supervised learning and all, we use structured data, and when you go to deep learning and all, you can also work with unsupervised learning or deep learning concepts. Unstructured data we use. So 80% of the data we are creating is unstructured these days. Even that is why organizations are heavily investing in the data kind of centric solutions. Okay, so moving on, when we talk about what is in the data, why we are suddenly interested in data, it is not the sudden interest. Data is always powerful, but these days it is coming into a common language. So what is in the data? Data is having the collective behavior, beliefs and attitudes of the people. That means why we are saying collective, it is collective like world or collective like India or our societies, Hyderabad or Bangalore, Delhi. We talk about these are the micro societies we have, and these societies represent their own beliefs and attitudes and even the behaviors. Suppose in some cities some food is very famous and people will tend to do those things. So that is why collective behavior. How we will know about all the things? By analyzing the data at higher level. At the micro level, you as an individual, you have some preferences. You like color, you have some attitudes towards cars, attitude towards bike or to an event or even a restaurant. So all these things, attitudes and beliefs, and are these things reflected as a behavior, and you do in the social media, whether you search for a product or you comment for a product, all those things happen. So as an organization, if you can nourish this data, capture this data, you will understand about the people and the society. That's what in a low level and a marketing area and all, even the organizations are working. So you understood what is the power of data. But what is there for the organization? I can business process decisions I can do. I can go with improving my processes or getting higher efficiency and even profitability, whether to increase the price or decrease the price. Everything depends on data. Okay, and I have customer-centric solutions. These days we are talking about customer lifetime value. We are no more talking about how much individual per day kind of thing. Over a period of lifetime of a client, he or she should be with us, and how much value we can generate by serving their or meeting their needs. Okay, that is what customer-centric decisions you can take depending on data. And finally, market-related. To progress or to take my organization into higher levels, I need to understand the market, competition, all those things. So I will be using data to understand inside and outside my organization. So these all things are possible when you know about data. So my decisions are based on data. That is why we call it as data-centric decisions. So these days, everything is depending on data. We need to analyze that. That is where we need a lot of data science and data analysts. Moving on, so we talked about data. It's being created everywhere and it is being captured in the databases and all. And what is that we are doing? So we are extracting. The big data is a concept which we are not going to discuss there. It is huge data, okay? And from that, we are using algorithms to make sense. You want to understand the data. So you make sense using the algorithms. When these algorithms gives you some output, and eventually you build a model so that you can generalize the model, give a fresh input, and it will help you to predict. Okay, it will help you to predict or forecast. We'll learn about that in a while. So models, machine learning models will help you for predictions and forecastings. So from the big data, you're taking the data and all. Okay, in the data analytics, big data is almost like it's a separate world, but we are not talking about that. We as a data scientist or data analyst, we can pull the data from the database and work with the algorithms or statistical models and then predict using the machine learning models. So then what is user interface? You are creating a brain, beautiful brain as a model. However, you need a body, that is the application, mobile application or a web application. So that's the reason why we always go with web application or mobile application, that is full stack development along with the data science or data analytics course. This is why we are having both offered in our institution. So machine learning is the key component here. We will come back to that. Okay, but machine learning is very important. Do you believe that machines are learning like you and I? We always believe that learning is human centric, but machines even are learning. How they are learning? They are learning from the data. How you and I learn? We learn from our experiences. So humans learn from experiences, machines learn from data. So if there is no data, there is no machine learning. A point you have learned. Okay, moving on, we've been hearing about two words always when you talk about data, whether it is analytics and analysis. To understand what is analysis, analysis is always generating useful information from the data that is available. It is what happened in the past. It talks about the past. That's what we are analyzing the data. Okay, then we are talking about like historical or post-mortem kind of approach. You want to know what happened over there, and multifaceted tools and techniques you use, statistical models you use, all those things we do. Suppose marketing campaign, customer analysis, all those things we are talking about the realm of analysis. Then what is analytics? Analytics is about future prediction. So here we are not only talking about current data but also historical data. We do take this data and give it to machine learning. Machine learning will learn so that it can predict. So here we are using advanced statistical models and math models to create something unique over there. So there are different types of analytics: descriptive, predictive, prescriptive, and cognitive models. So all those things are coming under this analytics. Okay, so fraud detection, weather forecasting, and customer churning, all these are predictive and forecasting techniques comes under analytics. So you understood what is analysis and what is analytics. This is where you need to differentiate both of them. Next time somebody asks you, you know. When you take a course, even you talk about data analysis or analyst role or data science or data scientist role. Okay, so then what is data analytics in total? If you ask me, okay, the techniques and processes of collecting the data, right from collection of the data from the database, cleansing the data, cleaning the data, and transforming the data, because data will not be always ready. Sometimes you need to transform, analyze the data, you need to analyze what it is want to communicate kind of things, and then you will extract useful information. Why are we doing all those things? To solve a business problem. That is the role we have. To solve a business problem, we are doing all these steps. That is what we are going to teach you as part of your data analysis or data science course. So now you understood what is data analytics and what are the steps involved. Moving on, I thought, let me brief you what will be my role as a data scientist in everyday kind. Okay, so if you look into you or me over here, and we have our great gadgets, that is mobile phone or our computers, which keep on generating data. So that is what we keep on generating. Spare my handwriting, and I'm very good with drawing art. So that's my database. Okay, this data, whatever we are generating, it's storing in the database. So you are creating data left and right. If you look into your mobiles, most of the mobiles or 100% of your mobiles, you never paid for that. So how are you paying them? You're paying them through data. Be it your application, like bank application, Amazon and all applications are free. As you are using them, you are giving data and they are knowing about you, so that they can recommend you a book or a movie or a product or whatever it is, or insurance policy, whatever it is, they can do. So that is happening by capturing data. The first step is capturing data from the clients. That's automatic. Then where you and I will come, we come right here after that. There is a business problem. Suppose company is saying that my sales are coming down or clients are not buying my product. What's happening? Then what you will do, you will use a technique, okay, or you will go with SQL, and then you extract the data from the database into we already learned it's a structured data. What is the structured data called? You will get in Excel or CSV, such formats. Sometimes the data, whatever available in the database, may not be suitable for you or may not be enough for you. Then you can get it from external sources, be it your research or anything, external sources. You get the data, then you integrate all this data to make your final data set. Once it is ready, that data is suitable for you to address the problem at hand. That may be sales or orders or whatever. Everything you can solve with that. Okay, so now you have your data. Then the next step goes into EDA. That's what we call as exploratory data analysis. What does it do? You cleanse the data. Okay, you cleanse the data, you analyze the data, you will understand. That is what you are exploring the data through analysis. That is where you outliers you handle, missing values, all those things you do, and you understand about the data. As part of that, you will also do visualization, which is very important step, because we all know that a picture talks more than 1,000 words. So be it graphical methods or distribution or whatever, all these things you do in the visualization. Plus, there is one more important concept over here called feature engineering. See, here what we are having is different columns or attributes or variables or whatever you call it. These columns, all those columns may not be useful for you, or columns need to be addressed. So feature selection, feature engineering, feature creation, or even feature scaling, feature transformation, all those things you do. These variables are called features. or attributes, these you work upon. That's the techniques we'll teach you later. So that is where you do EDA, you do feature engineering. Now data is ready. You understood data and you prepare the data for what? Analysis, final analysis. That could be statistical analysis or probability, whatever. Stats and probability is what techniques you use here. So with this, you will get the real insight from the data. So once you get the insight, you will present to your manager in the form of a report or a dashboard. So that's what you keep on doing there. So you will prepare a beautiful report or dashboard. That is what your manager will have in hand. So this is why we are doing it. It is what we found. We got an insight from it, and now your manager will get insight from the data. Why your manager need to get insight from the data? Because he or she is paid to take decisions. As I mentioned, the toughest thing in this world is to take the decision. If you're the Prime Minister of India, what to do and what not to do, your exports or imports, all those things, your decisions, as a manager or a Chief Minister or Prime Minister, that is very tough part, taking or making decision. So right from the data to decision, that is what we are traveling. This entire path I have shown you is to travel from the data to decision. So who will help me in that? If I am your manager, you as a data analyst will help me in doing that. So thanks to you, now I understand what is my problem with the company, why my sales are not increasing, why my stocks are rejected, or whatever problem is, production, it can be anything. Now I can take the decisions. Okay, so now this is the role of a data analyst. So now you are learning. What you are learning, you can learn Python, you can learn SQL here, or EDA techniques, or stat business intelligence, Power BI, okay, Power BI, Tableau, and what else I'm forgetting, and stats, of course, it's very important, and so many other things you learn. With all these tools and techniques, you will be working on the data and getting me the insights as my data analyst. So then where data science fit in over here? So yeah, data science is a big one, as you understood, data analyst and data science, of course. So data analyst, whatever they do, plus if you have machine learning, okay, that's where data science comes into picture. So why we are having machine learning? We are talking about prediction or forecasting. So prediction and forecasting is possible only through machine learning. That means you use many algos here, supervised, unsupervised algorithms. So you give fresh data here, training and testing data or only data. So once you give the data, machine learning algorithm will learn from the data and then help you to predict or forecast. Once you do this, your job is done. Now the model is built, so it is generalized. You give fresh input from the field and it will predict. Suppose, should I invest in the stock market or not? So it will tell you, yeah, there is 90% chance that stock market will go high, so invest, or 20% chance that stock market may fall, so you want to sell it. It's your call, but it will predict what's going to happen. So deployment techniques also are required, because as a data scientist, you can't keep your model on your laptop. You must keep in the cloud or the server or whatever you call. So here deployment techniques are also important. Okay, that's what we are going to teach. Data analyst, complete whatever you are doing here, plus machine learning, then deployment techniques. That's what will make you a data scientist or data science course. Okay, so I think I made it clear. I thought I'll take this approach to make it very easy for you to understand what we do. So here we are understanding everything is about data, getting the insight from it so that you can make decisions or you can support the decision making system. So this is the role. So if you are interested in machine learning, or you can understand some algorithms and all, you are a bit about, and I'm not scared about math and all, okay, then you can go with data science, or you can even start with safe bet, a data analyst, and then move on to. This is the process we follow so that our students can learn easily, and that is one of our success story. Our students are very comfortable in learning step by step, maybe Python or advanced Excel or Power BI, Python, EDA, and all those things step by step you can learn. This is the right approach, and we will take this. Okay, so moving on, we talked about what is the data analysis process. I'm concluding. It's defining the problem, understanding the problem, that is half the solution. Then you collect the data, integrate the data, prepare the data, then clean it, cleanse it, everything you need to do, and then analyze the data. First you need to understand and then represent it so that you can get insight from it for interpretation. So with that interpretation, decision making process happens. So if you just check it, the case study, suppose you are working for a logistic company, say Amazon or Gati kind of things, and you have a problem, say that your clients are complaining that, hey, my orders are getting delayed, and your manager said, why don't you look into the problem? Then you will go and collect the data from various sources, that is order data, customer data, and then suppliers data, stock data, all the data you take, and then you clean the data, remove whatever unwanted things and all, then you analyze the data, then you find out a problem or solution, a solution to the problem, saying that, hey manager, why don't you keep a fulfillment center in the city? If you keep a fulfillment center and take the local suppliers, maybe this problem is solved. How? See, I have the facts. Facts and figures talk louder than your opinions. So gone are the days when you believe in your experience. People are loving experience, they respect your experience, but data-centric decisions they believe. So experience coupled with data-centric decisions, that's what makes you a great manager. And you are part of every organization's success as a data analyst or a data scientist. So what we are doing, we are working on the databases, various tools, and giving the report or dashboard as an output. So that is the role you are going to play. So everybody says that machine learning is not my thing, or I'm scared of math, I'm scared of programming and all. I say that you are not. So I'll just give you a brief that you are not scared about math or models. See, I'll be showing you a couple of numbers. If you can't solve this problem, then you cannot learn this. Or I always say that my students that if you can't cross the road, okay, you are not good for programming. If daily basis you can cross a road, okay, you can learn programming. It is all about how easy you make it. See, here I have missing numbers. If I ask you what is the missing numbers, you may guess properly that, yeah, 7 and 15. How are you doing it? So you are saying that last number, okay, x of I plus 2. Okay, so everywhere previous number plus 2, that's it, you've done it. So what your brain created is a mathematical equation. That is what I've been telling, that everybody have an algorithm in mind. We have a supercomputer here, and our computer, our brain runs an algorithm, and it is proven that it is doing x plus 2. That is a mathematical equation. So you don't hate math, but you are scared of math. Maybe we'll help you in that. So now if I say that, okay, you are very good, what will be in the 100th position? Then your equation will fail. Of course, without previous number, your equation won't work. That means your math is good, not that good. So suppose if I have a machine learning model, and I give this data to the machine learning model, say, algorithm, okay, we call it as algorithm, regression, whatever it is, then it will help you to predict. So how it is helping to predict? The algorithm creates an equation, like you created equation in your brain, algorithm creates an equation. However, it is a machine learning. So what it will do, it will create a better equation, not looking at the number, but the position. Because when you are working to solve the current problem. That's why you're always focusing on the current problem. But machines, algorithms always look at the future, current and future. So that's why machine will take a different approach. 2n plus 1. What is this 2n plus 1? This is the equation, which is different from your equation. So what it is doing is, it is taking the position of the numbers, but not the number itself. So now if you say number 3, third position, 2 times 3 plus 1, it will be 7. And 2 times 7 plus 1, that is 15. See, both the cases, my machine worked just like you. Both are correct. You are correct, and my machine learning is also correct. But you failed over here because of limitation of equation. But now if I give 2 into 100 plus 1, 201. That's it. It can do the current and also future. This is what prediction is all about. And even if you talk about simple linear regression, you can predict future. That is what we are going to teach you in a simplistic way. If I can impress you over here, believe me, this is how we simplify the knowledge. So you are in the safe hands. Now I can tell you. So you don't hate math. Only thing is somebody did not teach you math well. Or I won't blame everyone, but we can unlock your brain. So it's all about generating equations, mathematical equations for the given problem. That's it. And you don't need to do all this math. Algorithm will take care. You need to select the right algorithm if you are going with the data science course, not data analyst course. You won't be using all those things. But even if you want to go with the data science course, all you need to do is select the right algorithm, hyperparametric tuning, like you are tuning your sound system or a music system. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. So you have option of going with data analysis, where there is less coding or almost no coding and no math, or data science, even you can dare to take. Okay, we are there with you. Okay, moving on. So we talked about all this data science, machine learning and all, but most of the guys don't understand what is AI. Is AI a course or a process? I call myself as an AI practitioner. That means I am not a AI expert. I'm a practicing. That means it's not a subject. So what is AI? So we learned about data science as an interdisciplinary field, okay, of scientific methods and all to extract useful information or knowledge from data. It is all about extracting insights from the data so that decision making can happen. So you talk about prediction, forecasting, all those things comes under data science. It is all about extracting useful insights from the data. That's simple. Okay. Then what will help to do that? Machine learning. Until now we are talking about machine learning is like machines learning from the data. We talked about, right? You learn from experience, machines learn from data. So that is where we have it. So here, field of study that gives computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. So we are giving the machines the ability to learn. That is what we are doing. It empowers the data science. So be it regression, classification, okay, SVM, all those things, everything is machine learning. In the back end, the brain is being created using machine learning. And one more thing is there, that is deep learning, is a subset of machine learning. If you see here, machine learning and then deep learning, it's a subset of machine learning. However, it is all about creating neural networks. It is imitating human brain. That is where you go with the higher thing. So it is just inspired by the human brain, and it talks about all neurons, neural networks. Okay, that is another subject. It is a high end, but we should know about these two things first. Okay, if you are scared, go with data analyst course, or you can learn machine learning and go with the data science. But deep learning, if you are a technical person, engineering background or not, you can even try deep learning. That is advanced. But now, did I talk about AI? No. AI is nothing but an umbrella term that encapsulates everything whatever we talked about. I dare to bring data science, even data science, into the fold of AI, because it is using machine learning. However, data science always having one part away from AI, where you talk about math, statistics and EDA techniques and all visualization. So data science cannot be almost brought into, but almost you can bring it to both ways. Okay, so you know now about data science, machine learning and deep learning concepts. Anybody asks you, now you can say. That's why I said, hang on, we'll learn a lot. By the end of this demo, you will know better than anyone. Okay, so good. So then what is this DA and DS? You've been talking about, should I go with data science or data analytics? So that is the question. So if you are from the non-technical field, I will request you to look at DA or data analysis. If you are from the technical field, you can look at data science, which includes DA. But I won't restrict you saying that nobody can learn data science. If you take the top 10 data scientists, there is a publishing that, and 8 of them are non-technical people. So data science is for everyone. It is all that whether you got the appetite or not. Okay, so anybody can learn data science, but if you want to start, if you are not sure, start with DA. So let's understand what is this DA and DS and what are the differences. If you look at here, as a data analyst, it is all having statistical backbone, and analysis of the data is the primary key. For that you use tools, EDA techniques and visualization, everything you do, and reports and dashboarding is the final output. Reports and dashboarding, giving your insights, giving your verdict kind of thing, and insights for the decision making. This is what you are enabling. Okay, you are giving insights so that the managers can take decisions. Okay, so here what we will do, as I mentioned earlier, our BI, business intelligence, okay, business analytics, statistics and probability, SQL, Python, advanced SQL, and so many so forth, you will learn as part of the DA course. Okay, data analyst course. Okay, so now we have data science on the other end. This is also having statistical background. However, there is also algorithms that come into picture. So we have statistical backbone and also algorithm backbone. So both put together, we have machine learning, supervised and unsupervised techniques we use so that we can build models for prediction. That means it's all about predicting and forecasting. So you are interested in building the models. So as you see here, includes data analysis also. Of course, if you want to be a data scientist, we will teach you first data analysis, then we go with machine learning, deployment and other advanced concepts. So that is how we can differentiate data analysis and data science. In India, everybody talk to about want to be data scientist, like they want to be managers. But before that, you need to be engineer, lead, and then set the assistant manager and all. So you can have from here to here, you can transfer. Okay. So here, entire thing is model building focus. So additional thing, all things what you learned in the DA plus machine learning, model building techniques, the hyperparameter tuning and all, deployment and bit of DL concepts or deep learning concepts. That's what you learn. Now you understood about data analysis and data science. Now you are far better than most of the market who can't even differentiate that. That's why I said, hang on, I will make you smarter by the day. Okay. So we have two courses. If you are from non-technical field, go with data analysis first. If you have appetite, you can add other concepts and become data scientist. Or if you are from the technical field, go for data science. Okay, it's your call. Okay, that's what we both have, and even we have full stack and Python and other courses. But these are the main topic of discussion. That's why I'm focusing on these things. Okay, so again, one more view. What is data analyst and data science courses? So we gave a brief, breakup of all the courses. What you do, you all will learn all those things: SQL, Power BI, Tableau, regression, and we have project-based learning. That is the best thing with us. Anything, everything happens in the classroom. You will have a project-based. You will be given assignment or a mini project or a major project. That's how every day you will get. It is offline or online. You will get a dashboard. In the dashboard, you will have all the pre-videos. Before coming to class, you can watch some videos, because most of the time students come to the class unprepared, so that whenever I'm teaching something or my trainer is teaching something, they don't know what I'm talking about. So we have pre-videos, and then class happens one-on-one, okay, with trainer, where online, offline, and then class recordings will be given. Best of the class recordings will be given, and then you will get assignments, then you will get projects, and you will get self-assessments. So all this put together, and what more, we have cards where you have interview questions and all. So for every topic you can prepare like that. So 4 steps, every topic you go through. That's the reason why we are more successful in the market. So this is where you need to learn. This is a professional course. It is not a certification course. Like you come, you go, and they give you certificate. Most of the institution does that. But we are very serious, because our students are here to learn, turn into a professional and get a job. You won't get a job of that big value of 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs we are talking about. You won't get the job without being like a professional. Okay, so we also give internships for the good students. Okay, so project-based learning, job readiness is part of all our courses. Okay, and then offline or online, hybrid learning, that's what I briefed you over here. Okay, all these steps for every topic you go, short-term or long-term goals you can have, and courses you can pick. So this is all in total. Hope I make sense. So you will learn all these tools and more. Okay, then moving on. Most of the students ask me, sir, I'm new to IT. I want to get into IT. What should I do? So the best thing I tell them is, okay, first you need to have some algorithm thinking in your brain. If you have, IT is such a field, it doesn't need any qualification. But India is full of engineers or graduates, MBC, BPC, MSc, and all kind of science students. So that's why organizations will ask for as a filtering mechanism. But IT doesn't seek any qualification. If you are too good, even you can apply for things. Okay. So there are some techniques and tips for job readiness. We'll teach you that. Okay. So logical thinking, and one programming language is important. We teach Python. Python is very easy, syntax friendly, and non-technical person can also learn. So once you want to get into IT, these all streams need technical qualification. And if you talk about full stack, It is, very, very intense course. You have various languages and frameworks, databases, all those things you need to become a software developer. Full stack is under the world of software. You can develop web application or mobile application, anything you can do. That's why we call as a full stack developer. So we have this course, but I would recommend only for the technical guys to go into that. See, I can be wrong. You can prove me wrong for being a non-technical person and learn that. But however, the advantage will be with the technical person. I will be honest with you. But if you are non-technical or technical, everyone is eligible to go into the world of data. You can be a data analyst or add machine learning to be a data scientist, or if you want to go towards deep learning or artificial intelligence, you can go there. So everyone can enter into this world. So that is why we say that data world is open for everyone. That's the reason why they call data science. It is not data technology. Anybody can do that. Science is all about exploring, researching, repeating. So that's what we do over here. So hope it makes sense when you want to draw your career path. If you not, come and visit us. We will help you with your career path. Okay, so this is what we have, a product called CEDLYT. We are doing a data science as GUI. Okay, so we do all those things. So I thought I will use that GIF or GIF, whatever you like to call, and explain. See, until now, the data analysis is up till here. So if you are adding machine learning and feature learning and all, the total will be your data science. So that is what here. So from various sources, data will come. You handle the data, explorative data analysis you do. You take the data and move on, or do feature engineering and build the decision making models or DL models or ML models, and then you create your own application for deployment, or you give it to the client. So this is what is machine learning and data analysis. I can differentiate. Both put together, data science. Okay, good. So that is an easy way to understand. And some of the students ask that, where can I find job? You tell me. Wherever there is data, wherever the organization investing in and customers or customer-centric organizations, you need them. Be it healthcare, be it banking and finance, manufacturing, marketing. Everywhere you need data, because every organization is having an application, every organization is having customer-centric decisions and products and process, everything. So data analyst or data scientist is required everywhere for that matter. So I say that every organization needs these guys. So you as a professional will be hard seeking. This is one of the reasons why suddenly there is so many careers or job options available for data analyst and data science. It is not that it is a new concept or a new course. It is that every organization looking at data to understand the market or the society or the country for them. So this is how, be it a science field, be it arts field, even the NGOs are using or leveraging on data to put forward their collections or what are campaigns. They run the campaigns using data. So there is no industry that is obscured from the data, and you may find job anywhere. Okay, so that's what I will conclude. And these are my details. Hope this demo makes sense for you. We thought this will be very useful for you so that you can make right decisions. If you are not sure yet, you can come, drop by us, look at us, meet us, and you will get confidence. Once you are confident, you can do anything. So that's what we will make you, build your confidence, give you right insights and knowledge, and then prepare you with skills that job will follow. Okay, so I expect to see you soon. If you have any queries, you can write to us or call us, and we will be there for you. Thank you for your time. Hope I made sense for you, and you will be a great data scientist or a data analyst in future. Good luck. Bye-bye.